Welcome to Amazing Fun Facts, the channel where your brain gets a daily dose of wow. 10 amazing fun facts about submarines. Submarines are fascinating machines that can travel underwater at great speeds. They come in various sizes. But what else do you know about them? Let's find out some amazing facts about submarines. Number 10. The first French submarine, the Nautilus, was developed during the Napoleonic Wars, specifically between 1797 and 1800 by American inventor Robert Fulton. While it was not a part of the official French Navy, it was funded by Napoleon Bonaparte. The Nautilus underwent trials in the Seine River in Rouen. Starting in July 1800, Fulton was authorized to attack British ships near Brest. But the British were aware of the threat, and the attack was unsuccessful. The Nautilus was later dismantled to prevent the French from copying it. Number 9. A submarine can be used for humanitarian mine assistance. During the 1990s, the United States Navy started to use submarines to help clear mines from the seabed. This was done with the help of unmanned vehicles which were sent ahead of the submarine to locate the mines. Once located, explosive bolts were used to detonate the mines and clear the path for shipping. This was very important because many countries needed to transport goods across the seas, and they couldn't do this if there were mines in the way. The technology has since been handed over to civilian organizations so that they can continue to clear the oceans of these dangerous explosives. Number 8. Nuclear-powered submarines. The United States was the first country to develop nuclear-powered submarines. This gave them the ability to stay underwater for much longer than before, because they didn't need to surface to refuel. These submarines also traveled faster and deeper than any other submarine. The first nuclear-powered submarine was the USS Nautilus, which set sail in 1954. It was able to stay submerged for an entire year. The technology has since been adopted by other countries such as Russia and China, who have also developed their own nuclear-powered submarines. Number 7. Underwater volcanoes. If you thought that volcanoes were only found on land, then think again. In fact, there are even more volcanoes underwater than there are on the surface of the Earth. These underwater volcanoes can be just as destructive as those that erupt on land, but they are often not noticed until it's too late. One of the most active areas for underwater volcanic eruptions is around the Ring of Fire in the Pacific Ocean. This area is home to over 75% of all volcanoes on Earth, including some of the most active ones. As such, it's important for submarines to be able to detect and avoid underwater volcanoes in order to ensure the safety of those on board. There are several ways that submarines can do this. First, they can use sonar to map the ocean floor and look for any signs of underwater volcanic activity. They can also use chemical sensors to detect changes in the water that may indicate an eruption is imminent. Finally, submarines can take advantage of the fact that underwater volcanoes usually emit light before they erupt. This gives submarines enough warning to move out of the way and avoid being caught in the blast. Number 6. Submarine communication. When you're underwater, it can be difficult to communicate with the outside world. That's why submarines have to get really creative when it comes to sending and receiving messages. One of the most common ways that submarines communicate is through sonar. Sonar stands for sound navigation and ranging, and it works by sending out sound waves at a target and then listening for the echoes. This allows submarines to map the ocean floor and also communicate with each other. Another way that submarines communicate is through Morse code. This is especially useful when submarines need to communicate with ships on the surface of the water. Morse code can be transmitted through flashing lights or by radio. Submarines can also communicate with each other by sending messages in bottles. This may sound like a crazy idea, but it actually works surprisingly well. Messages in bottles have been used to communicate between submarines for centuries, and in some cases, they've even been used to communicate between submarines and ships on the surface. Number 5. A submarine can be used as a spy. During the Cold War, the US Navy used submarines to spy on the Soviet Union. This was done by equipping the submarines with special equipment that could listen in on Soviet communications. Submarines were also used to spy on other countries during World War II. For example, British submarines were used to spy on German U-boats in the Atlantic Ocean. This helped the British to track the movements of the German U-boats, and ultimately led to the defeat of the German Navy. Number 4. The size of submarines. Submarines come in a wide range of sizes. The smallest submarines are called mini-submarines, and they are typically only a few feet long. These submarines are usually used for research or exploration purposes. The largest submarines are called ballistic missile submarines, and they can be over 600 feet long. These submarines are used by militaries around the world to launch missiles at targets on land or at sea. The average size of a submarine is around 300 feet long. Submarines can be made from either steel or aluminum. Steel submarines are typically used by militaries because they are stronger, while aluminum submarines are typically used for research or exploration. Number 3. How much does a submarine cost? Submarines are extremely expensive to build. The cost of a submarine can vary depending on its size and capabilities, but in general, it costs millions of dollars to build a single submarine. For example, the Virginia-class submarine, which is the most commonly used submarine in the United States Navy, costs approximately $3 billion per submarine. Not only are submarines expensive to build, but they are also very expensive to operate. The cost of operating a submarine can vary depending on a number of factors, such as the length of the mission and the number of personnel on board. But in general, it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars per day to operate a submarine. Number 2. Life inside a submarine. Life inside a submarine is not like life on the surface of the Earth. Submarines are designed to be self-contained so that the crew can live and work underwater for months at a time. This means that submarines have everything that the crew needs to survive, such as food, water, and oxygen. The crew of a submarine typically consists of around 100 people. This includes the captain, the crew members, and the support staff. The crew of a submarine lives and works in close quarters. This can sometimes lead to tension, but it also creates a sense of camaraderie. Crew members must be able to work together as a team in order to complete their mission. Number 1. Types of submarines. There are 3 main types of submarines, namely military submarines, research submarines, and tourism submarines. Military submarines are used by navies around the world for a variety of purposes, such as spying on other countries, attacking enemy ships, and launching missiles. Research submarines are used by scientists to explore the ocean depths. Tourism submarines allow tourists to take a unique journey to see the underwater world. Now you know all about submarines. These amazing machines are truly a marvel of engineering, and they play an important role in our world today. So next time you hear about a submarine, remember all the amazing things that we've learned in this video. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed these amazing fun facts, and maybe even learned something new. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to leave a comment below telling us your favorite fact or a fun one you know. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss out on more awesome videos.
Please show your support for the channel by subscribing, liking the video, and hitting the notifications bell so that you never miss a new video. Welcome to the sky-high world of ultralight airplanes. These tiny flying machines are more than just fun. They're feats of engineering, freedom, and adrenaline. Whether you're a pilot, an aviation enthusiast, or someone who just dreams of soaring like a bird, Ultralights capture the imagination like nothing else. In this video, we'll reveal 10 amazing fun facts about ultralight aircraft, each one more surprising than the last. So, buckle in, open your mind to the clouds, and let's take off into a world where wings are light, limits are few, and every fact soars high. Number 1. Ultralights can weigh less than a motorcycle. In the United States, for an aircraft to be classified as an ultralight under FAA Part 103, it must weigh less than 254 pounds if powered. That's lighter than most motorcycles and even some vending machines. This incredibly low weight means ultralights can launch from short runways or sometimes no runways at all. To achieve this feather-light weight, designers use high-tech materials like aluminum tubing, carbon fiber, and ripstop nylon. Every ounce counts. Even the seat, fuel tank, and control cables are meticulously chosen to keep the craft light while still flight-worthy. This low weight isn't just a convenience, it's part of what allows pilots to fly ultralights without a license in many countries. But don't be fooled, piloting one still takes skill. With no cockpit door and the wind rushing by, you're more connected to the air than in any other kind of aircraft. Number 2, you don't need a pilot's license to fly one in the US. That's right, under FAA regulations, you can legally fly a single-seat ultralight aircraft without a pilot's license, without medical certification, and without FAA registration. It's one of the last bastions of true aerial freedom in American skies. However, just because it's legal doesn't mean it's easy. Most pilots still choose to take training courses for safety, navigation, and emergency procedures. It's not a toy. It's a flying machine capable of speeds over 60 miles per hour and altitudes over 10,000 feet. This freedom comes with responsibilities. Ultralight pilots are restricted to flying during daylight, must avoid populated areas and airports, and cannot carry passengers or cargo for hire. Still, for many, it's the purest form of flying, just you, your machine, and the sky. Number 3, some ultralights can be stored in a garage. One of the coolest things about ultralights is that many of them can be folded up and wheeled into a standard garage. Wings detach or fold, tail booms collapse, and some models even come with trailer hitches for easy towing. This makes ultralight aviation far more accessible than traditional flying. No hangar rental fees, no airfield commutes, just roll it out of the garage, tow it to a field, and you're airborne in minutes. This portability also means ultralights can be flown from remote locations, farm fields, or grass strips. It brings aviation back to its adventurous roots, far from big airports and bureaucracy, and closer to the thrill of takeoff on your own terms. Would you like to fly an ultralight? Put your answer in the comments below. Number 4. Ultralight engines are often repurposed snowmobile motors. In the early days of ultralight aviation, pilots turned to what they had available. Snowmobile engines, lightweight, powerful, and already designed for rugged conditions. These engines were a perfect fit. Even today, many ultralight engines share DNA with snowmobiles, lawn equipment, and motorcycles. Popular manufacturers like Rotax began by making engines for ground vehicles before becoming aviation staples. These engines are air-cooled or water-cooled and designed for reliability over long periods at high RPMs. Some ultralight pilots carry toolkits mid-flight in case of emergency, because in this world, you're your own mechanic, as well as your own pilot. Number 5. Some ultralights are literally foot-launched. Imagine sprinting down a grassy hill with a giant wing over your head, and suddenly you're flying. That's the magic of foot-launched ultralights, like powered paragliders and powered hang gliders. These aircraft use minimal frames and compact motors strapped to the pilot's back. You run, gain airspeed, and lift off with nothing more than your legs and a gust of wind. It's one of the most intimate forms of flying possible. Foot-launched ultralights are often used for low-altitude sightseeing, aerial photography, and just the thrill of quiet, slow flight. No landing gear, no cockpit, just you and the wind. Number 6. Some ultralights can land on water. Yes, you can take off from a lake and land right back on it. Amphibious ultralights come equipped with pontoons or inflatable floats that let them operate like tiny seaplanes. These water-capable aircraft are especially popular in remote areas like Alaska or Canada, where lakes are everywhere and runways are scarce. They offer stunning access to nature and serious adventure. Pilots must carefully manage water, drag, and balance, and landing on a windy lake takes finesse. But the result? A private beach, a scenic flight, and the freedom to go where no road leads. Number 7. Some ultralights use electric power. As battery technology improves, electric ultralights are becoming a reality. Silent, clean, and mechanically simple. These aircraft represent the future of green aviation. Electric motors offer instant torque and fewer moving parts than gas engines, making maintenance easier. And the quiet worry lets you hear the wind, the birds, even your own heartbeat in the sky. Flight times are currently limited. Most electric ultralights can stay airborne for 30 to 60 minutes. But with rapid battery advancements, they're gaining popularity among eco-conscious aviators and tech lovers. Number 8. Ultralights have crossed entire countries. Don't let their size fool you. Ultralights are capable of serious travel. Adventurers have crossed the US, Australia, and even parts of Africa in these tiny aircraft. These journeys require careful planning, refueling stops, and navigation skill. But for many, the challenge is part of the joy. It's the open-road road trip only up in the air. In 1983, 3 ultralight pilots even flew across the English Channel. It was a historic moment that proved ultralights aren't just toys, they're true aircraft with the heart of explorers. Number 9. The world's smallest plane is ultralight-sized. The Star Bumblebee 2 holds the record for the world's smallest piloted airplane. With a wingspan of just over 5 feet, it's smaller than some garden sheds. This bizarre little plane is technically not a modern ultralight, but it shows how far designers can push size and weight. The pilot barely fit inside, and the controls were squeezed into a space the size of a backpack. The Bumblebee 2 only flew once, but it left a giant mark on aviation history, inspiring ultralight designers to think smaller, lighter, and more creatively. Number 10. Ultralight flying is a global phenomenon. From India to South Africa, Brazil to Poland, ultralight aircraft are flown in dozens of countries around the world. Each has its own rules, but the dream of light, personal flight, is universal. In some places, ultralights are used for agriculture, border patrol, or even medical transport. In others, they're flown by hobbyists seeking weekend adventure over rice paddies, deserts, or mountain valleys. Clubs, fly-ins, and international competitions bring pilots together to share techniques, stories, and passion. It's not just a hobby, it's a community that celebrates the joy of low, slow, freeze-a-bird flying. And there you have it, 10 amazing fun facts about ultralight airplanes. From garage-stored machines to cross-country adventures, from foot-launched flight to electric wings. Ultralights prove that aviation doesn't have to be big to be bold. If you've ever dreamed of flying without all the red tape, this might be your sign. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the sky. If you enjoyed the ride, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with fellow flight lovers. Until next time, may your dreams stay light and your wings even lighter. Please show your support for the channel by subscribing, liking the video, and hitting the notifications bell so that you never miss a new video.
Welcome to Amazing Fun Facts, the channel where your brain gets a daily dose of wow. From self-driving cars to hybrid engines, the automotive industry is always changing, but there are some things that never go out of style, like the feeling of driving a brand new car or the smell of a freshly detailed interior. Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to show you 20 amazing facts about automobiles that will blow your mind. Let's get started. Number 20. When it comes to safety, bigger is better. Larger vehicles such as SUVs and minivans have bigger bodies and stronger frames than smaller cars, making them less likely to be damaged in a collision. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration crash tests all new vehicles to determine their safety ratings. In general, larger vehicles perform better in these tests because they have more mass and therefore more protection for the occupants. However, it's important to note that vehicle size isn't the only factor affecting safety. Other factors include the vehicle's weight distribution, the type of engine, and the materials used in construction. Number 19. Diesel engines are more fuel efficient than gas engines. Diesel engines are more fuel efficient than gas engines because they have a higher compression ratio, which means that the air in the cylinder is compressed more before fuel is injected. This allows for more complete combustion of the fuel and results in better fuel economy. Additionally, diesel engines typically use heavier-duty components which reduce friction and wear, further improving efficiency. However, diesel engines produce more nitrogen oxide emissions than gas engines, which can contribute to respiratory problems. Despite this drawback, advances in technology have led to cleaner-burning diesel engines that are becoming more popular in the United States. Number 18. Electric vehicles have no emissions. Electric vehicles don't produce any tailpipe emissions, which makes them much cleaner than internal combustion engine vehicles. This is because electric vehicles run on electricity stored in batteries, which powers an electric motor that drives the wheels. There are no combustion reactions involved, meaning there are no pollutants released into the atmosphere. Additionally, electric vehicles are much quieter than gas-powered cars, making them more environmentally friendly. While the electricity to charge EVs may come from fossil fuels, advancements in battery technology and renewable energy sources are making electric vehicles an increasingly attractive option for those looking to reduce their carbon footprint. Number 17. Autonomous vehicles will change the future of driving. Self-driving cars are becoming more common on the roads today, but they're still a long way from replacing human drivers entirely. Many companies are working on developing fully autonomous vehicles that can navigate traffic, obey road laws, and make decisions in emergency situations. If successful, autonomous vehicles could revolutionize the way we drive and free up our time on the road for other activities. However, there are still many challenges to overcome before self-driving cars become mainstream, including safety concerns, legal liability, and public acceptance. Number 16. Hybrid engines combine the best of both worlds. Hybrid engines combine the power of an internal combustion engine with the efficiency of an electric motor, resulting in a vehicle that uses less fuel and produces fewer emissions than a traditional gas-powered car. Hybrid vehicles can also operate in all-electric mode for short distances, providing even greater fuel savings. There are two main types of hybrids: series and parallel hybrids. Series hybrids run solely on electricity with the internal combustion engine acting as a generator. In contrast, parallel hybrids can operate with the internal combustion engine and electric motor driving the wheels simultaneously. Advancements in hybrid technology are leading to more efficient and powerful vehicles that offer drivers the best of both worlds. Number 15. Hydrogen fuel cell vehicles are an emerging technology. Hydrogen fuel cell vehicles are an emerging technology that could revolutionize the way we power cars. Instead of using gasoline or electricity, hydrogen fuel cell vehicles run on hydrogen gas, which is stored on board and used to generate electricity to power the car's motor. This process produces only water and electricity as byproducts, making it a clean and efficient form of transportation. However, hydrogen fuel cell vehicles are still in the early stages of development and face challenges such as finding ways to store hydrogen gas efficiently and building a network of hydrogen refueling stations. Number 14. The first automobile was invented in Germany. The first automobile was invented in Germany in the late 19th century by Carl Benz, who is considered the father of the modern car. Benz's three-wheeled vehicle was powered by a gasoline engine and could reach speeds of up to 16 kilometers per hour. This invention marked the beginning of the automotive age and paved the way for the development of more advanced vehicles. The first car to be mass-produced was the Ford Model T, which was introduced in 1908 and quickly became a symbol of the 20th century. Number 13. Car manufacturers are constantly innovating. Car manufacturers are constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the automotive world. From the sleek and efficient Tesla Model S to the rugged and off-road capable Jeep Wrangler, there's a wide range of vehicles available to suit every need and budget. Some car manufacturers are even experimenting with new forms of transportation, such as the flying taxi, which could revolutionize the way we get around. As technology continues to advance, we can expect to see even more innovative and exciting vehicles hit the market. Number 12. The most expensive car ever sold at auction is a 1962 Ferrari. The most expensive car ever sold at auction is a 1962 Ferrari GTSWB California Spider that was sold for over $18 million in 2018. This rare and valuable automobile is a testament to the enduring legacy of Ferrari and the passion that collectors have for classic sports cars. Number 11. The Bugatti Veyron is the fastest production car ever made. The Bugatti Veyron is widely regarded as the fastest production car ever made. With a top speed of over 407 km per hour, this supercar is powered by an 8.0-litre quad-turbocharged W16 engine that produces over 1,000 horsepower. The Bugatti Veyron is known for its stunning design and exceptional performance, making it a true icon of the automotive world. Number 10. Formula One racing is the pinnacle of automotive engineering. Formula One racing is widely regarded as the pinnacle of automotive engineering and technology. These high-speed, high-performance race cars are designed to push the limits of what's possible in terms of speed, handling, and reliability. The teams behind the F1 cars are constantly working to develop new and innovative ways to improve their vehicles' performance, often investing millions of dollars in research and development. The result is a highly competitive and thrilling sport that entertains fans all over the world. Number 9. The Lamborghini Countach is a legendary supercar. The Lamborghini Countach is a legendary supercar that was produced from 1974 to 1990. This iconic vehicle was featured in numerous movies and video games, and has become a symbol of wealth, luxury, and power. Number 8. The Tesla Roadster is an all-electric sports car. The Tesla Roadster is an all-electric sports car that was produced from 2008 to 2012. Groundbreaking vehicle was the first mass-produced all-electric car and paved the way for other electric vehicles to enter the market. The Tesla Roadster had a range of up to 400 kilometers and could charge from a standard 120-volt outlet. Number 7. The Nissan Skyline GTR is a Japanese muscle car. The Nissan Skyline GTR is a Japanese muscle car that has gained a cult following around the world. This high-performance vehicle was produced from 1989 to 2002 and was known for its powerful engine and excellent handling. The Nissan Skyline GTR has appeared in numerous movies and video games and is considered a legend of the automotive world. Number 6. The Toyota Supra is a popular muscle car. The Toyota Supra is a popular muscle car that has been produced since 1979. This high-performance vehicle is known for its powerful engine and sleek design, and has gained a large following among car enthusiasts. The Toyota Supra has been featured in numerous movies and video games, and is considered an icon of the automotive world. Number 5. The Chevrolet Camaro is an American muscle car. The Chevrolet Camaro is an American muscle car that was introduced in 1966. This iconic vehicle was designed to compete with the Ford Mustang, and has become a symbol of American automotive excellence. The Chevrolet Camaro is known for its powerful engine and aggressive styling, and has been featured in numerous movies and TV shows. Number 4. The Ford Mustang is an iconic American muscle car. The Ford Mustang is an iconic American muscle car that was introduced in 1964. This high-performance vehicle has been produced for over 50 years and is known for its powerful engine, sleek design, and affordable price tag. The Ford Mustang has been featured in numerous movies and TV shows and is considered a legend of the automotive world. Number 3. Classic cars are becoming more popular. Classic cars are becoming more popular than ever as people look for unique and stylish vehicles that stand out from the crowd. These vintage automobiles are not only aesthetically pleasing, but also represent a bygone era of automotive craftsmanship and innovation. As a result, classic cars are becoming a sought-after investment for car enthusiasts and collectors alike. Number 2. Car detailing can increase vehicle value. Car detailing is a process of thoroughly cleaning and restoring a vehicle's appearance to improve its overall value. This includes tasks such as steam cleaning, clay barring, paint correction, and interior detailing. By investing time and effort into car detailing, owners can increase their vehicle's value and make it more attractive to potential buyers. Number 1. The smell of a new car is a unique and irresistible combination of leather, plastic, metal, and chemicals that is produced during the manufacturing process. This distinctive aroma is created by the various materials used in the car's construction, and has been shown to trigger a pleasurable response in the brain. For many people, the smell of a new car is synonymous with freedom, adventure, and excitement, making it one of the most unforgettable scents out there. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing content. Thanks for watching.
Please show your support for the channel by subscribing, liking the video, and hitting the notifications bell so that you never miss a new video.
Welcome to Amazing Fun Facts, the channel where your brain gets a daily dose of wow. All aboard for fun with these amazing facts about trains. Number 10. The smallest train in the world is only an inch tall, created by Canadian artist and engineer Blaine Greaves. This tiny train was built from scratch between 2016 and 2019. The entire process of creation was meticulously documented by Greaves, who released a book detailing the step-by-step construction of the train. In his spare time, he's also created a number of other small-scale working vehicles, such as cars, motorcycles, and even a fire truck. But his passion for trains led him to design the most comprehensive model yet, complete with a working motor, lights, and sound effects. It can travel at speeds of up to 3 miles per hour, and it even has a small cargo car attached. The train consists of 4 pieces that can be taken apart when necessary, and all of them fit in a shoebox. Number 9. The slowest train in the world. On the flip side of that previous entry, there are still trains out there that are moving very slowly, just not as fast as you might think. That honor goes to the Putt-Putt train, which moves at a pace of just 0.75 miles per hour. This quirky tourist attraction located in Oregon is part of an amusement park known as the O'Brien's Irish Village. It features a small one-car train that makes a complete circuit around the park, passing by several themed buildings along the way. It takes over an hour for the train to make its full journey, giving passengers plenty of time to take in their surroundings. If speed isn't your thing and you're looking for a relaxing mode of transportation, then this may be the perfect option for you. Just don't expect to get anywhere fast. Number 8. The slowest passenger train in the world. To move faster than the Putt-Putt train, you'll need to board the Madaraka Express, which travels at a maximum speed of just 2 miles per hour. This painfully slow train operates in Kenya, follows a route between the capital city of Nairobi and the port city of Mombasa on the Indian Ocean coast. Although the journey should only take about 6 hours, it actually takes twice as long due to delays and mechanical problems. Despite the snail-like pace, the train remains popular among passengers who value its affordability and reliability over speed. Additionally, the scenery along the tracks offers stunning views of Mount Kilimanjaro as well as the vast African savanna. So while the journey may be slow, it's definitely not boring. Number 7. Longest train in the world. Now let's pick up the pace and talk about the longest train ever assembled. The current record holder is a massive 488-car freight train that set off on its epic journey in 2021. Organized by Canadian National Railway, this industrial behemoth stretched for over 3 miles end-to-end and had a total length of 9 kilometers. The train traveled from the city of Edmonton in Alberta to the town of New Westminster in British Columbia. It took a whopping 4 days to assemble and another 4 days to disassemble after reaching its destination. All of the cars were safely coupled together and monitored remotely by engineers, who made sure everything ran smoothly along the tracks. Although this record-breaking train wasn't open to the public, seeing it in person must have been quite a sight. Number 6. Heaviest train in the world. China currently holds the record for operating the heaviest train in the world. The colossal machine weighs an astonishing 80,000 tons. Known as the FY41 SEAF, this heavy-duty locomotive boasts impressive capabilities, allowing it to transport large quantities of goods across long distances efficiently. Designed with advanced technology, the FY41 SEAF features powerful engines and durable components that can withstand the toughest challenges. Its robust wheels and axles ensure smooth movement on tracks, while its braking system provides exceptional stopping power when needed. The train's advanced signaling and communication systems allow for precise control and monitoring, enabling operators to navigate complex routes with ease. With its impressive capabilities, the FY41CAEAF has revolutionized freight transportation in China, allowing for the efficient and safe movement of goods across the country. Number 5. The first intercontinental train. Imagine embarking on a journey that spans not just miles, but entire continents. That dream became a reality on May 23, 1862, when the first transcontinental railroad in the United States was completed. This historic moment marked the joining of 2 distant rail lines, the Union Pacific and Central Pacific Railroads, at Promontory Summit, Utah. The significance of this event cannot be overstated. It symbolized the uniting of a nation and opened up new possibilities for trade, travel, and communication. Before this achievement, crossing the vast expanse of the United States by rail was a daunting task. Travelers had to rely on wagon trains or stagecoaches, which took weeks to traverse the rugged terrain. However, with the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad, the journey time was reduced to just a few days, making it more feasible for people to explore and settle in the Western Territories. This innovation also facilitated the transportation of goods and resources, boosting the economy and fostering growth in the newly accessible regions. Moreover, it brought people of different regions closer together, promoting cultural exchange and creating a sense of national unity. The completion of the Transcontinental Railroad stands as a testament to human ingenuity, determination, and the transformative power of transportation. It laid the foundation for the United States to become a truly connected nation, and its impact continues to be felt today. Number 4. The heaviest train car in the world. Transporting liquid metal may sound like a daunting task, but it's possible thanks to some specially designed train cars. These remarkable inventions are capable of handling extremely heavy loads, allowing for the safe and efficient transportation of materials like molten iron and steel. One notable example is the slag transporter used in the steel industry. These train cars are designed to withstand the high temperatures required to transport molten slag, a byproduct of the steel-making process. They feature thick steel walls and specialized thermal insulation to prevent heat loss or damage to the surrounding environment. The slag transporter plays a crucial role in steel production by efficiently moving the molten material to designated areas for cooling and disposal. Another impressive example is the molten metal transfer car used in foundries. These train cars are specifically designed to transport molten metal between different stages of the foundry process. They often have a tilting mechanism that allows for controlled pouring of the metal into molds. Overall, these heavy-duty train cars demonstrate the remarkable engineering and design that goes into developing specialized transportation solutions for various industries. Their ability to handle extreme temperatures and heavy loads ensures the safe and efficient movement of essential materials, contributing to the smooth operation of industries such as steel making and foundry work. Number 3. The largest train station in the world. Stepping into the largest train station globally feels like entering a grand hall of epic proportions. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminus, in Mumbai, India, welcomes travellers with a majestic blend of Victorian and Gothic revival architecture. Built in 1888, this iconic station showcases intricate details, from its arched windows and colonnaded facade to the soaring central dome adorned with a skylight. The sheer scale of the terminus is awe-inspiring. With 18 platforms serving numerous lines, it handles a staggering 30 million passengers daily. Navigating through the bustling concourse and 140-meter-long platforms can feel like an adventure in itself. Yet amidst the chaos, a sense of wonder persists. From the vintage clock tower to the faded grandeur of the waiting halls, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminus stands as both a symbol of India's rich history and the enduring allure of train travel. Whether arriving or departing, every journey through this colossal station leaves an indelible impression on all who pass through its hallowed halls. Number 2. Most luxurious train in the world. Embark on a journey of pure indulgence with the most luxurious train in the world. The Venice Simplon Orient Express. Inspired by the legendary train of the 1930s, this 5-star experience offers unparalleled opulence and comfort. As you step aboard, you're greeted by plush velvet interiors, handcrafted wood panels, and gleaming brass accents. Sink into your private cabin, featuring a spacious bedroom, ensuite bathroom, and a separate sitting area. The attention to detail is exquisite, from the Egyptian cotton linens to the Bulgari toiletries. Indulge in fine dining at the restaurant, where a classic menu of French cuisine awaits. The bar offers a wide selection of premium drinks, including vintage champagne. Recline in the lounge, sip cocktails while live music fills the air, and if you're feeling adventurous, explore the observation car for panoramic views. Traveling through picturesque landscapes. Staying at the Venice Simplon Orient Express is a nostalgic journey wrapped in timeless elegance. Relive the glamour of the past and create unforgettable memories aboard the epitome of luxury train travel. Number 1. Deepest underground train station in the world. Commuting just got a whole lot deeper. The deepest underground train station in the world is Arsenalnaya, situated in St. Petersburg, Russia, located a mind-boggling 74 meters below the surface. This extraordinary station serves as the final stop on the city's 5-Debyataja line. Opened in 2019, Arsenal is not just the deepest, but also the largest railway station in Europe. The journey to the platform involves a scenic ride on escalators covering a distance of 122 meters, making it the longest non-stop escalator ride on the continent. The station's strategic location near the historic Kazan Cathedral and the State Russian Museum makes it easily accessible to tourists and locals alike. So if you find yourself in St. Petersburg, be sure to take a trip to the deepest underground train station in the world. You won't forget it anytime soon. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe, so you never miss any of our fascinating content. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring with us.
Please show your support for the channel by subscribing, liking the video, and hitting the notifications bell so that you never miss a new video.
Welcome to Amazing Fun Facts, the channel where your brain gets a daily dose of wow. Do you want to know what it's like to be a bird soaring through the air? If so, then hang gliding might just be for you. You can fly like a superhero at any moment's notice. It's not as easy as taking flight in your backyard. There are some very strict guidelines and safety procedures that must be followed before you take off. However, these can vary from country to country. In this video, we will share 10 amazing fun facts about hang gliding to help you get started on your journey. Let's dive right in. Number 1. Hang gliding is one of the oldest forms of human flight. Hang gliding has been around since prehistoric times, when people would use makeshift wings, made from animal skins and bones, to glide down hills and mountains. The earliest known example of hang gliding was found in France, where a man named Louis-Pierre de Ponton de Mans successfully glided down a hill using a wingsuit made from fabric and wood in 1783. Since then, hang gliding has come a long way, with modern-day hang gliders being able to reach speeds of up to 130 miles per hour. Number 2. You don't need a license to go hang gliding, but it's always recommended that you take lessons from a qualified instructor. It's important to learn how to stay safe in the air, especially if you plan on flying solo. Taking lessons will give you the knowledge and experience necessary to make sure that your first time hang gliding is as smooth and enjoyable as possible. Plus, learning from an experienced pilot can help you avoid making costly mistakes. So, even though you don't need a license, it is highly recommended that you take some lessons before attempting to go hang gliding on your own. Number 3. Hang gliding can be done all over the world. All you need is a safe place to launch from and land, as well as good weather conditions. Some of the best places to go hang gliding include the hills and mountains of California's Santa Ynez Valley, the Appalachian Mountains in North Carolina, the cliffs of Ireland's Maha, and the beaches of Australia's Gold Coast. No matter where you decide to go, make sure that you do your research and pick a spot that is safe for hang gliding. Number 4. Anyone can hang glide. It doesn't matter if you're young or old, male or female. Hang gliding is an activity that anyone can enjoy. All you need is the willingness to learn and the courage to take flight. With the right instruction and preparation, even a child or a senior citizen can soar through the skies. Hang gliding is also a great way to bond with friends and family. You can take off together and enjoy the amazing views as you float through the air. So if you're looking for a fun activity that everyone can enjoy, then look no further than hang gliding. Number 5. Hang gliding is a relatively inexpensive sport. Compared to other activities such as skydiving or paragliding, hang gliding is relatively inexpensive. You can get started with just a few $100s and a used hang glider. Of course, if you plan on competing or traveling to different spots for hang gliding, then you'll need to invest more money. But, for the most part, hang gliding is a very affordable hobby. Number 6. Hang gliding is a great workout. Hang gliding requires a lot of core strength and upper body strength. You'll need to be able to control the hang glider with your arms and keep your body in balance. Even though hang gliding isn't a high-intensity workout, it is still a great way to get some exercise. Plus, there's nothing like the feeling of flying through the air to get your heart racing. Number 7. Hang gliding can be dangerous if you're not careful. Like any activity, there are risks involved in hang gliding. If you don't follow safety procedures or attempt to fly in bad weather conditions, you could end up crashing and injuring yourself. That's why it's important to take lessons and get plenty of experience before attempting to hang glide on your own. Always be sure to check the weather forecast and only fly when conditions are safe. With the proper planning and preparation, you can minimize the risks involved in hang gliding and have a safe and enjoyable experience. Number 8. Hang gliding can be a peaceful and relaxing experience. If you're looking for a hobby that will allow you to connect with nature, then hang gliding is a great option. As you soar through the air, you'll be able to take in the beautiful views and feel the wind beneath your wings. It's a truly peaceful and relaxing experience that can help you forget your worries and stresses. So if you're looking for a hobby that will nourish your mind, body and soul, then give hang gliding a try. Number 9. Hang gliding can be a thrilling and exciting adventure. If you're looking for an adrenaline rush, then hang gliding is definitely for you. As you climb higher and higher into the sky, you'll feel the wind whipping through your hair and the ground far below you. It's an exhilarating experience that will leave you feeling energized and excited. So, if you're looking for an adventure that will get your heart racing, then hop in the hang glider and let's fly. Number 10. Hang gliding is a great way to see the world. If you love to travel, then hang gliding is a great way to see the world from a different perspective. As you soar through the air, you'll be able to take in the beautiful views and get a unique perspective on the world below you. You can hang glide in different countries and get a bird's eye view of the local landscapes. So, if you're a traveler at heart, then hang gliding is a must-do activity. So there you have it. 10 amazing fun facts about hang gliding. Whether you're looking for a relaxing hobby or an adrenaline-filled adventure, hang gliding has something for everyone. Just remember to always put safety first and take the necessary precautions before taking flight. Wasn't that an amazing ride through the skies? Ever tried hang gliding or want to? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to hear your story or dream flight. If you loved learning these fun and fascinating facts about hang gliding, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe for more high-flying adventures, and tap the bell so you're first to catch our next episode.
Please show your support for the channel by subscribing, liking the video, and hitting the notifications bell so that you never miss a new video.
Welcome to Amazing Fun Facts, the channel where your brain gets a daily dose of wow. Today we are going to talk about 10 amazing fun facts about motorcycles. Stick around for number 2 because it's a really interesting one. And don't forget to hit that like button. Number 1. The inertial anti-gravity motorcycle. Did you know that there was an actual motorcycle that was invented that ran on water? It might sound crazy, but the inertial anti-gravity motorcycle was an invention by Frank Malina, who was also responsible for some of the early rocket propulsion inventions used in America's space program. This motorcycle seemingly ran on nothing more than water vapor, with the machine being propelled forward by simply turning on a water faucet. However, this motorcycle never went into production and only 2 prototypes were ever built. The way that it worked was that water vapor was sucked into a chamber where superheated steam was produced at around 800 degrees Fahrenheit. That high-pressure steam was then released in pulses, giving the impression that the motorcycle was running on explosions. The first prototype was built in 1972 and the second in 1983. But both of these machines have since been lost. The original was destroyed in a fire and the second prototype has not been seen since it disappeared from a museum in Nevada. If this motorcycle had gone into production, it would have been a much cleaner alternative to traditional fuel-powered motorcycles. Number 2. Motorcycle helmets. In case you didn't know, wearing a helmet while riding your motorcycle is not only a good idea, it's actually the law in most states. Now, despite the fact that many motorcyclists consider helmets to be a necessary evil, the truth is that they do save lives. A study done by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety found that motorcycle helmets reduce the risk of head injury by 69% and the risk of dying in an accident by 37%. Even though these numbers might be enough to convince most people to wear a helmet, sadly, many motorcyclists still choose to ride without one. In 2017 alone, more than 4,500 motorcyclists died in accidents, and almost half of them were not wearing a helmet. Despite the fact that 19 states have laws requiring helmets to be worn by all motorcyclists, 21 states only require that those under the age of 21 wear protective headgear, while the other 10 states have no helmet laws whatsoever. So if you live in one of those 10 states, please remember that even though you might think that you are a great rider, anything can happen on the road. So always wear a helmet whenever you get on your bike. Number 3. Speeding. Now when you think of speeding, you probably picture cars roaring down the highway. But did you know that motorcycles are actually allowed to exceed the speed limit? In most states, the speed limit for motorcycles is 10 miles per hour over the posted limit. Now that might not sound like much, but when you consider that the average speed limit in the US is around 70 miles per hour, that means that motorcycles can go well over 80 miles per hour and still be under the speed limit. Now before you start thinking about opening up your throttle, you should know that this only applies to interstate highways, and it's illegal to exceed the speed limit on city streets or in residential areas. Also, just because you can go faster than cars doesn't mean that you should. Riding a motorcycle at high speeds is already dangerous enough without having to worry about getting pulled over by the police. Number 4. Early models? Did you know that the very first commercially available motorcycle was invented right here in the United States? Now you might be surprised to hear that the first bike wasn't some high-tech machine with a big engine and lots of horsepower. In fact, it was a rather humble contraption powered by a 262cc Dorn Boughton engine that produced only 1 horsepower. The first American-made motorcycle was created by Sylvester H. Roper in 1862. He called his invention a bone shaker, due to the uncomfortable ride it provided. While this may not sound like much by today's standards, it was actually quite an innovative invention for its time period. For example, unlike most other early motorcycles, which had solid tires, Roper's bike featured pneumatic rubber tires that were filled with air. Unfortunately, the bone shaker was never mass-produced, and Sylvester ended up making only 3 of them during his lifetime. Today, there is only 1 known survivor, and it's now owned by the Smithsonian Institution. Number 5. Origin of the term. Now you might be wondering why we call them motorcycles when they have wheels and cycles in the word. Well, it turns out that the term motorcycle was coined by the British. When motorcycles were first being developed in the late 1800s, they were often called bicycles with engines attached to them. This is because the basic design was similar to that of a bicycle, and the addition of an engine simply made it go faster. So in order to distinguish between the 2 modes of transportation, the British began calling them motorcycles. This term caught on and eventually became the official name. So next time you hop on your bike, take a moment to thank the British for giving us the word motorcycle. Number 6. The most expensive motorcycle. If you thought that was expensive, wait until you see what number 7 is. The most expensive motorcycle ever sold at auction was a 1955 Matchless G3. Cyclone that sold for $88,200 at the Bonhams Las Vegas motorcycle sale in January 2017. The bike had been owned by the same family since new, and only had 6,000 original miles on it. It's safe to say that this motorcycle is not only a rare find, but also a piece of history. Number 7. Number 7 is even more expensive. It goes for millions. The most expensive motorcycle ever sold is a $1,500 limited edition, 24-karat gold-plated version of the Confederate Hell Raven. Only 4 were made, and the price tag reflects their rarity. Now, this bike isn't just a pretty face either. It features a 113 cubic inch V-twin engine that produces 140 horsepower. It's definitely one of the most unique and luxurious motorcycles out there. Number 8. Sidecar. Now, you might be asking yourself, what is a sidecar? A sidecar is an unpowered vehicle that is designed to attach to the side of a motorcycle so that one or more passengers can ride along. It typically consists of a single-wheeled cart that is connected to the motorcycle by a metal arm. Sidecars are often used by police officers to transport prisoners or by tour guides to carry around tourists. They can also be found on some military motorcycles such as the BMW R75, which was used by the German army during World War II. The use of sidecars on motorcycles is relatively rare nowadays, but they can still be seen from time to time. Some people use them as a fun way to ride with friends, while others swear by their stability and comfort. Regardless of how you feel about sidecars, there's no denying that they make for an interesting piece of motorcycle history. Number 9. Electric motorcycle. If you're one of the many people who are looking for an alternative to gas-powered motorcycles, then you'll be happy to know that electric motorcycles are becoming more and more popular. In fact, there are now several different models on the market that offer a quiet, emission-free ride. One of the most popular brands of electric motorcycles is Zero Motorcycles, which was founded in 2006. Number 10. Moto Parilla. The Moto Parilla is a lightweight motorcycle that was invented in Italy in 1947. It was designed by 2 brothers named Pier and Armando Parilla, and it quickly gained popularity for its unique design and affordability. The motorcycle featured a distinctive egg-shaped frame that was made from aluminum and steel. This frame gave the bike its name, which translates to motorcycle egg. Despite its odd appearance, the Moto Parilla handled well and was praised for its maneuverability. It also featured a 50cc 2-stroke engine that was mounted in front of the rear wheel. This engine produced just over 2 horsepower, which was enough to give the bike a top speed of 50 miles per hour. Overall, the Moto Parilla was a groundbreaking invention that helped to usher in a new era of Italian motorcycle design. Its lightweight frame and powerful engine made it one of the most fun bikes to ride in its day. And even today, it remains an iconic symbol of classic Italian engineering. Thanks for watching our video about 10 amazing fun facts about motorcycles. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos like this. We appreciate your support, and we hope to see you again soon.
Thank you for watching the Super Locomotion compilation video. Please show your support for the channel by subscribing, liking the video, and hitting the notifications bell so that you never miss a new video.